Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Wind Waker. I am Shadow Productions, and in the last episode, we came back here to Outside Island, got a heart piece, and really what we need to do now is go back here behind the island, and eventually we're going to find kind of a sealed off chamber type thing, and that's what we need to blow up. You'll know you're there when you see the giant whirlpool that I guess has been back here for a while. And, oh, I was expecting a big octo to come out for a second. But no, just need to blow up this big wall. And what better tool for blowing things up than a giant cannon? So I don't think one of my shots have hit it yet, but that's okay, because we'll eventually have to hit it. It's much easier once you get up close. In fact, I don't even... Oh, I guess I'm damaging the top, even though I'm not even hitting the top. That's cool. Also, I apologize for any real-life cannon fire you may hear, because for some reason, I don't know if it's fireworks or whatever, but I assure you, I am not reenacting this scene in real life as I'm recording it. Or as Paper Mario Guy put it on Facebook, it sounds like there's a civil war going on in behind his house. So, yep, I don't know what that is, but I used almost all my bombs up, but whatever. I mean, I've never really run out of time doing that, but I guess you could get sucked into the whirlpool if you take too long. I don't know.
Well met, Hyrule King. Well met indeed, Jabon. I am pleased to see that you are safe. The events we have long feared seem to have been set into motion. Yes, it seems Ganon has returned. There can be no other explanation. If you have sought me out, it must mean you have found the Hero of Time, does it not? Unfortunately, that is not so. Then for what purpose have you come to see me? The one I have brought with me has no connection to the legendary one, yet I sense great promise in the courage that this one possesses. Promise? You suggest that I leave the fate to Hyrule up to chance? Up to mere chance? I do. It is the only way. I see. Then I suppose it is up to the gods to deem whether his courage is true. I give you the guidepost of the gods. This jewel should break through the curse that Ganon has cast upon the land.
No dungeon! We just get the Nehru's Pearl without really doing anything.
Tell me, Hyrule King, have you learned the whereabouts of the one who carries the bloodline of the Princess Zelda?
So, that foul rain and endless night were indeed elements of a curse brought on us by Ganon. He must intend to cast this land into pure darkness for all time.
Tell me, Hyrule King, have you learned the whereabouts of the one who carries the bloodline of the Princess Zelda?
I believe I have.
That is well. You must protect Zelda. She cannot be permitted to fall into the hands of Ganon. I am counting on you. Oh.
Ganon's curse has been broken by the power of the pearl that Jabun gave us, so morning should come soon. It is well that we have gathered all the pearls. Are you ready, Kevin? I have marked the places where you must set the pearls on your sea chart. Once you have placed each of the pearls in its proper location, the proving grounds for your courage will become apparent. Clearly, the search for Jabun has shown that Ganon has begun to make efforts to block our path forward. It is certain that the perils ahead will be greater than any of you have faced thus far. You should finish any business you have here on Outset right now, so that you shall not have any regrets later. Well, I think we've already pretty much done everything on Outset, so as you can see, these form a triangle, and we have to lay each of the 3 pearls we've found so far on these islands. So, not a lot else going on, just me traveling to these islands, going in the complete wrong direction. So, I guess I'll meet you there. Oh my god, why? Why does this stuff always have to happen before I can do anything about it? Do I dare go near that fish? Do I dare? Is it worth it? Is it worth getting caught in that tornado? Sure. We can do it. In case you don't know what this guy is, this giant tornado has that other, oh, what's his name? That wind god guy that taught us our first Wind Waker song, The Wind's Requiem. This is his brother that he asked us to find in that big tornado thing. And you can't do anything about him until you get the item that you get in the dungeon we're about to go to after we place all 3 of these pearls. So, this is really dumb. So, and like the big Octorok boss, if you get stuck in a fight with this guy, you really can't do anything besides just sit there and take it. So, we're gonna kind of try and weave our way around this guy. You shouldn't bug us as long as we don't get too close. Now that we're officially cleared away from that tornado, in fact, it just completely disappeared, I guess because we got a certain distance from it. I think we could pay a visit to this island. I have no idea if we can actually get here or not. There might be something blocking our way that we can't do anything about. I don't really know. But let's find out, because we may very well be able to get to it. And the good news is I think we can. All we need is a bomb. Some of them you need the hammer for, which I totally just spoiled. Still getting used to the whole press R to drop the bombs instead of throwing them. And let's see what we can get as an upgrade. Could very well be another wallet upgrade, which would be nice. But either way, the upgrades are ridiculous in this game. They let you carry so much more than the other games. Usually it's only like an upgrade of maybe 10 or 20. Usually the maximum you can carry is 50, but in this game, maximum you can carry for arrows and bombs is 99. So let's see what we get. We can carry more bombs, so now we can carry 60, and then another upgrade would bring us up to 99. So if you get the upgrades, you really don't have to worry at all about ever running out. Nah, we already captured one of your fairy kind. So I'm kind of glad we stumbled across this little island. Sometimes, I don't know, hunting for these islands can be a pain if you don't know where you're going, or you don't know which ones you've already visited. But I think what I'll do is every time I get to one, I'll just mark it on my map so I know I'll have been there. Or I mean, I'll get it marked on my sea chart by that fish guy. So I thought I saw him over here, so let's just pay him a visit real quick. Come on. And Z-target him, and as soon as you got him Z-targeted, you don't have to worry about any other shit. If you don't Z-target him and you just throw your bait in there, I found that it can be quite frustrating. It'll waste all of your bait, and he won't even come to say hello. I don't even know really why I'm bothering to mark all these islands on my sea chart. It's not important or required, but it's just kind of something that's good to get into the habit of doing. I mean, these guys can give good tips sometimes. A lot of times they're kind of useless, or stuff that you'll probably already know, but whatever. And now I'll just meet you up at that island over there. Alright, so we're here, surrounded by many of these lovely giant fucking forgot their names, but it's okay. All we need to do is climb up this little island and okay, fuck you, Bush. You're right up there with those big octos. Okay. And you just place one of your pearls inside the statue and it'll fire out a giant mega death beam thing. Basically, we're trying to summon the Death Star from the depths of the Great Sea. Okay, well, I swear I wasn't lying about the Death Star thing. Maybe you just have to wait till you get to the next island. God damn it, where'd I park King of Red? There he is. Okay. And now I guess we'll just move on to the next island. There's really not a lot going on. Just traveling. A lot of traveling going on right now. So I'll see you then. Alright, well, you're starting to realize that all credibility I have for saying where I'm going to be after the next cut is pretty much gone at this point. Along the way, I kind of found this submarine thing here. So let's go inside. These things always tend to have some goodies in them as soon as you kill whoever's inside. In this case, a little pussy-ass moblin who can't even tell when someone's attacked. Oh, that's a nice pose. Yeah, clearly not much of a threat at this point. Pisses me off how they were so big and bad when we were in the Forsaken Fortress, but whatever. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, that's gonna help you. Something tells me nothing too valuable is gonna be up there, but whatever. Besides maybe the Triforce of Wisdom. Or the completed Triforce of Courage. Oh my goodness. How many of you are up there? I can do this all day. Alright, come on. Come on. I dare you. One more. Come out. No? I was just having some fun. Come on. Alright. I mean, that was pretty challenging. One Moblin's not too difficult, but 3, I don't even remember how many I fought, but 2 or more is the cutoff for me. Oh, and I get a piece of heart. Wow. That is, I feel bad about taking this piece of heart. That was the most unearned heart piece I think I've ever gotten, ever. Well, not really, but I don't deserve that heart piece. I will lose sleep over that. Oh! Did you see that? Did you see that? That may have been my... Wow, what is wrong with my voice? That may have been the first time I successfully jumped inside of my boat. And seeing this guy just makes me want to steal his joy pendant, so we're gonna do that. Okay. Let him yawn first. Link's not gonna take someone's stuff while they're yawning. But he will steal their joy pendants and run. Which reminds me, I think I said you needed 10 gold feathers. Well, this is as good a time as any to tell you you actually need 20, and I was completely wrong. So, just correcting myself at a completely irrelevant time, and I'll see you at that island up there. Oh ho ho ho! How did you get all the way over here? What is this tornado doing? This tornado has an agenda. He wants me inside of him. What a weirdo. Well, I hope... Yep, that's the island right there. So you just better stay away, Mr. Tornado. I knew something was up when there was a random 10-second rainstorm. Thunderstorm, whatever. I don't know. There was no thunder. It was just a... What the hell? Alright, you guys can... Yeah, it's a good place to go out, rowing. It's a great idea. Retards. Well, whatever. Now, I can finally prove to you I'm not insane. There is a death ray. Maybe I have to wait for the third one. Yeah, you need to wait until you get all 3. I promise, I'm not crazy. I always forget where I parked that bastard. Here he is. Okay, no tornado encounters, please. I think I'll just feed some bait to this fish back here, right over there. And I'll meet you back all the way over here. Yeah, so again with the lying and the distractions, just so happened to stumble across this fairy island right here, which is wonderful, really. And it looks like I can, in fact, blow this boulder up, so we're going to do that right now, see what we can get for that. And it looks like we also have mail, so this is turning out to be fantastic. I also think we saw one of these earlier, but I didn't really acknowledge it. Basically, it can emit electricity, which is not good, and it will hurt you if you try to hit it while it's electrified. But you can easily negate that by hitting it with your boomerang. And if you collect enough of these, you can actually get a blue potion for it, so that's swell. And let's see what we can get from this guy. How are you doing, Kevin? Do you have enough of Granny's soup? Where are you now? You may be closer than I suspect. I know I gradually changed that Granny voice as I figured out that it was Granny talking to me. She's probably just gonna give me money. Yep, a red rupee. Thanks, Grandma, cheapskate. Well, why don't you send me your underground safe of 100 rupees? Oh, sorry. I stole it, that's right. Probably left my grandmother poor and broke without her 2 grandchildren to keep her company. Alone to die a miserable and lonely death. We can now carry more bombs, because we couldn't carry enough already. Now we can carry 99. There will never be a shortage of bombs ever again. The bomb famine of 69 is officially ended. I keep looking at my computer like a worried little schoolgirl. Yeah, so I think I just need to find Mr. King of Red Lions, feed that fish some bait, you know the drill, and this time, I think if we don't encounter any distractions, I'll see you at that final Triangle Island. Okay, so here we are on the final island. One quick glance to make sure no more frames are dropping. Good. And without further ado, I bring you, well, you'll see. You place Forest Pearl in the ancient statue's hands. Now, I must say, this tower right here looks like probably one of the most intimidating dungeons in all of the 3D Zelda games from the outside. It just looks absolutely huge. And just want to say, it's really not all that bad once you get inside. In fact, it's not nearly as big as you might think it is. But we're not going to do that in this episode. I wish King of Red Lions would move a little faster. I don't want to change the wind for this little stretch. So let's slowly and dramatically enter this third dungeon. Now we're literally not even moving. We might even start moving backwards. Alright, we're going to cruise in very slowly. And enter the Tower of the Gods. So, a pretty cool dungeon. Not going to get into it too much. In fact, I'm probably just going to leave it to the next episode. So, I am Shady Productions. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.